Chicken lay eggs which can be fertile or non fertile depending upon the rooster has the opportunity. If it is not done, those eggs will not hatch eggs. So, how does it happen? It is nothing but marking a territory. He dances for her by dragging and dropping a wing and stamping his feet. Alongside this clear graph for attention, he attempts to get behind the hen. If she enjoyed his dance and felt a deep loving connection, she will squat down so that he can mount her. A hen can store sperm in her body and her eggs will be fertile for a couple of weeks, even much longer before she mates again. The stored sperm is collected in sperm packets located within the wall of her oviduct to fertile more eggs later on. A small white circle on the yolk that has a bull's eye like a shape. That is one small white circle with another white ring on the outside of it. This is created by a cluster of cells that, if incubated, will hopefully develop into a baby chick. A chicken eggs should hatch in 21 days, though some may hatch a day or two early. Not all breed are good for hatching. One of your precious hens decides to be mommy should have the below qualities. Ruffles her feathers, makes noises that remind of water in a bottle, cluck cluck, leaves the nest only for a few minutes a day and returns to the eggs very fast, gets angry when you come near her, she picks. Your hen will accept every kind of egg, every breed. With we need to choose without cracks, normal size, no extreme bigs, no extreme small ones. And she won't leave the nest, won't eat, won't drink. The eggs need ventilation every day for the highest success rate. If she won't leave the nest by herself, simply lift her up and set her on the floor of your coop. She may need a little poke to wake up. So she needs drink, eat. Try to give the whole wheat something, not like a more of vegetarian feed, which it might lead to some diarrhea, which is not good for the eggs. And very importantly, you need to take a dirt bath. It's not dirt bath because this it will help to have free from any parasites. Even you can have a small stones to break the whole wheat that you can feed it easily. And make sure your hen doesn't stay much longer than that is 20 to 30 minutes. That's because then it will return. Ideally, eggs should set within a week after being laid and or after 10 days. The hatchability of the eggs, store the eggs in a cool place, not in the fridge for sure, and tan them once a day to keep your yolks sundered. Fertility and embryo development usually apparent by the day 5 to 6, means 5th or 6th day. When infertile development of eggs, you could see actually some small, how to identify some veins and small embryo can be seen inside the egg. This is after 5 to 6 days. If there is no sign of development by 10th day, you may discard and any those eggs which is not there actually. Sometimes embryo are hard to spot. Some hatches will wait until around 14th day or so before discarding any undeveloped eggs. When candling also, check for blood rings showing a dark ring around the inside of the egg along the cell, usually roughly in the middle of the egg. So, what are the foods? As I already mentioned, high good in proteins. Not kind of you can give garlic, onions, oregano, tulasi, turmeric water for drink. All those things. Most importantly, on the hatching day, don't disturb the hen. She has to remain calm and take care of about hatching the chicks. Well, now the chicks are out. What care we can give to protect them to make sure everything stays without any sort of chemical or external medicine, natural way of this thing. In a nutshell, keep the chicks covered and provide them with the food and water. For the first 30 days, you can save all the chicks that are born. They can be released to pasture at the beginning of the second month when they're raised with the mother hen. Basically, it needs to be around with the mother hen, so it will naturally take care of with all the protection. It's just a matter of securing them, without the other birds, hunting them. Chicks develop with a good immunity when it's around with the mother chick. Now, 50 days after the chicks are born, the hen mates with the rooster again. Within 10 days of mating, she begins laying eggs again. Now, at this time, the chicks will be gently pecked and separated. If this is not done, we will have to separate the chicks ourselves and place them in a different location. Well, this is the process. Now, a hen lay eggs and hatches chicks exactly 4 times in a year. Remember, these are the cycle what you are talking about. A hen lays eggs and hatches chicks exactly 4 times a year. When a domestic hen hatches chicks for the fourth time, the chicks that hatched the first time will have also laid eggs and hatched chicks. So this is the how we can make a circle around. So a hen lay eggs and hatches chicks exactly 4 times a year. So that is clear. Now, average if you take 10 chicks, we can go more also. 10 chicks, it means in the 4 times a year it will be 40. This is the mother hen with which can give the birth of 40 chicks. Correct. So when that also started with the babies are started with the when the fourth time, it means uh, first you just take it as a 5 hens and 5 per rooster. If these 5 hens hatch 10 chicks each, at the end of the first year, after the mother hens started laying eggs, the total number of chickens and chicks we have, including the first mother hen, will be around 91. This is a rough calculation, of a year, first the beginning to the end of the year, calculation of a growing desi chicken with giving eggs and chicks, which we can convert, multiply. This is the way. This is so easy and powerful. And this is just a number of hens and chicks we have the first year. Just to show you how far it grows very faster with the least rough calculation. Now, again to remind you all, desi chicken eggs are the complete pack, powerhouse, the complete food. Anyone, any day you can have it, but not only for consuming eggs, even the chicken, all you can have it very easily and beautifully. Basically, if you have a chicken, desi chicken in your backyard or in a garden, it's like, I would say, the best natural gardening friend ever you would have. It will make sure there is no pest in the garden. At the same time, it will take care of free range around and fertile the soil on the way moving. It scratch the land and make sure that it's topsoil fertility keeping alive. Same time on the move, it drops its waste and the soil keep getting fertile and fertile. And then the feed what you can give, as I said, it's a garden itself will take care of everything. Apart from that, you can aloe vera, tulasi, and leafy vegetables, green leafy vegetables, all can be given. And then you have a small onion, turmeric water, and the setup, whatever you have it actually in the garden itself. Basically, you don't need to spend any extra money on the feed. And then you are having a best companion. At the same time, these are the amazing for a human.